Hello traders, Lord Ray with HypedOnCrypto.com, your #1 source for cryptocurrency technical analysis and blockchain education. In this live stream, we're going to be doing what we do every day. We're just going to be doing it a little bit more patriotic today, right? Happy Memorial Day. My thoughts and prayers for all those who have given their lives for our country and our freedom. Couldn't be doing this TA without y'all. So thanks so much to you and yours, family members from all generations. All right, so let's go ahead and roll it. All right, Bitcoin 4-hour chart, Bitfinex exchange. So yeah, we broke down last night. Pretty much, I think the next 4-hour candle after I got off stream, and then yeah, on pretty decent levels of volume. And from there, we've just been chopping. We actually came to back test that old area that was once a minor support, and just completely came back. So sold off. So now we're just chopping around. That's kind of what happens when you make moves down. But I'm not sure. I don't think we're done selling. I mean, every time we break down, we just keep showing lower levels of positive momentum. So your RSI is just terrible, man. Freaking terrible. You are at 32, 33 on the RSI, and you've just stayed that way. Notice this is what you do in bear trends. When you just keep making lower prices, you just really don't get above 40 ever. This got above 40 for a second. It was at like 41 briefly, but it just kept staying below it. So that's exactly what you do in bear situations. Okay, so bearish convergence, remember, making lower highs, lower levels of positive momentum. All right, so just all the bearish stuff that you do. You come up, you test your 20 MA, you wick off of it. Remember last night or yesterday during the stream? I can't remember if it was last. It might have been last night. We wicked off and came right back. So yeah, man, that's it. That's Bitcoin singing the blues a little bit. Ethereum, different story. It just kept selling, and it hit the 382, and it's already way below the 382. It will be going. It's running. Wants to hit our measured move for sure. So TA is being very well respected on Ethereum. We're about to look at it. Let me take a look at chat real quick. B Slice was first, man. Travis wants burst. He wants a Pokemon beanie, baby. We got it on the list, man. Travis, I did get some sleep, man. Just watch 12 Strong, get your memorial juices flowing. Yeah, man. Seen that. It's a good movie. Good movie. New Break Once Iowa's T on the list. TRX on the list, Nick. Hey, there's Jason. Happy Memorial Day, man. B Slice. You sent more students my way. Silence. Or quiet, whatever. Whatever he says. There is no spoon, says VAR. Sounds scary. 5K Bitcoin. Is that what you say? Timeless being? Interesting perspective. Yeah, I was playing Perpetual Groove, man. Tweakwood Beats, Bets. What was the name of the song? What's up, Hector, man? Anthony's in the house. Derek wants Vin. Vin he shall receive. Your Vin is my command. You want some trim tab, man? It's pretty decent. Pretty decent IPA they have, Josh. But yeah, right, with ABC here, man, they're nuts. They're crazy. What's up, Modified Mafia? In the house. Mama said, life is like a box of Beanie Babies. You never know what you're going to get. Coach Klein. What's up, Francisco? There's Boris. VK Doors in the house, man. VKBK. How many subs are we at? We're currently at 4,068 subs. So not much of a change. Hello, Akshay. I'm doing well. I hope you're doing well. One-man army. Had no alert. What? Gosh dang it, man. IOTA for one-man army. No problem, man. On the list. IOTA potatoes. No one's asked about it lately. Cheers, Akshay. Cheers. There's the crypto analyst. He's going to be getting hunted down by the Tronics gang. Wiley Murray wants ADA. Alright. Cardano on the list. Another scrub coin. It broke down pretty hard last night. Yeah, ICX, Modified Mafia, no problem. Let's do it, man. Shorts to Ethereum. You just want to see the Ethereum shorts charts, you saying, right? We can do that. Ethereum to the US dollar shorts. Yeah, we haven't looked at that. I don't think I've ever looked at that chart. So, can we fit Pivx? I mean, Walter, we can try, man. Put it on the list. If we get there, we get there. I don't know why we wouldn't. Yep, you're still getting hunted on the run, man. Run, man. What's up, EB? How you doing? Twitter followers are like 1,038 so far on my side. I don't know. I don't understand. It's something, if you didn't get a notification about YouTube, there's something about our third party that we use called Restream, and sometimes it just really bugs out, and it really adds insult to injury that I was late and you didn't get the notification, because most people just be like, oh, I guess he's not streaming, so that's why we only have 78 people watching right now. What's up, Mr. Shelley? Stacking Stoner wants a QSP. All right. Okay, Bitcoin 7124, critical area of support. Remember we were saying yesterday, what was it, still up in here? We said, what were we even holding on to? We said we don't even know. We were in no man's land, right? Sure enough, getting off the stream, ran very, very close to that level of support. We're clearly using this one. This previous candle body high close. And we got so freaking close to 7124 that we used a horizontal line to plot. So, yep, this is what we're testing. Can't hold that. Breaking down here. And of course, after that, if you can't hold that, my goodness, man. 69.55. And then we'll discuss things from there. Okay? Alright. Let's go to Ethereum. I want to see something nuts. Or something that's not nuts at all. Okay. Bear pull, bear flag, measure move, 7% of a Bitcoin at the 50% retracement. Remember up here we said we should see, I mean, we most certainly will see lower prices. The 382 hit. Could we hold? No. Going on down to the 50% retracement. A common area you retrace to before reversing. And it may not even be as far as we want to go. We may want to go further than that. We may want to go to the 618. That wouldn't be a problem at all, man. Okay? When trends end, they end. Okay? New trends begin. Nothing more to it. Alright. Alright. Wish there was more to talk about besides told you so. You had so many warnings when we broke out of this trend line. When we broke it, it said just be careful, please understand what's going on. The trend's ending. I mean, how many other altcoins did you have to see get destroyed before you understood that when these trends break, they can be very violent? And that's exactly what we're getting right now. We're getting the lowest lows of the correction so far on Ethereum and Bitcoin on Memorial Day. You kidding me, man? Get out of here, Ethereum. There you go, man. There you freaking go. XRP to the US dollar. You had a bear pole, pennant stuff, or flag. You broke down out of it. 55 cents is upon you. That was for the huge descending triangle. We're finally about to hit the measure move. That's hilarious. Could have been this sim triangle too. I can't remember. You get measure moves and then new patterns develop, and then you start trying to respect the new pattern measure moves. Okay, because you were like that. There you go, man. So it was just like that. A lot of price contraction, right? Good to see. Always good seeing that. Just shows, hey, the TA is real. It's there. We're getting it, man. Okay. So with that being said, you know, what was that measure move? I can't remember. I don't even know if we really did a real one. So what was it? 12 cents, 12.38 cents in the breakout. 12.38 cents. Nah. So this was the real measure move. I think that 55 cents was the that was a hypothetical we did because we didn't know where it was going to break out. We just said, okay, here or here something, and that was what we got. So 53 cents is the measure move of this sim triangle. Okay, so 53 cents. Let's see it. See it happen. So you can see we kind of replotted yesterday. I think we're just in a downward sloping channel. That's all that's going on. You're staying below your, you know, the half, the heart line. Okay, so yes, I understand. I understand. More bullish divergence on the 4 hour. You're getting it again, man. Another tier, another form, okay? From this low to this low. Yes. Lower levels of negative momentum, substantially lower levels. So impending price action reversal, but we'll see where it turns around, okay? I think a good area of support is going to be right here. Previous candle body close high. That was 54 cents. So it's a little bit higher than that measured move. All right, there's Ripple, your scrub coin. Congratulations. But we was going to be kings. Yeah, well, you're not. Let's go to your Beanie Baby Pokemon Burst coin. Oh my god. It's going to Squirtle you. It's okay, though. It's okay. It's still in an upward sloping channel. Congrats. Hey, it's performing better than Ripple and Ethereum right now anyway. So, not really, though. Let's zoom out. Yeah, if you zoom out, it's not so great. So, yeah, downward sloping channel. Okay, and just in the short term, you have a short-term trend right here, and you're just within it. We'll see how that lasts. Double topping a little bit. It's okay. Just kind of range bound on both sides. But I wouldn't be worried about that. You're making higher lows with a fixed price at the top. So the 618 is being respected. All right, so you need to break that area. That is your first goal as a bull. You're actually technically right now below your 20, 50, and 200 MA. All right, so that's not really a good sign at all. Negative momentum building. What is that? You're making a higher low. A higher low with higher levels of negative momentum. That's hidden bearish divergence. Yeah. Hidden bearish divergence going on right now for Squirtle coin. Pokemon Burst Beanie Baby coin. Okay. Good job, man. You haven't really done anything. You just stayed around this area and done nothing. Stay in the channel and you're fine. If not, you're screwed. Alright. That's burst. There you go. Hope that helps. IOST. Coin that has such a tremendous run. I think it was doing well. We looked at it yesterday. It had broken out. Yeah, it broke out. And it got above previous candle body high close right there. We'll see if we can hold above that. We're hooking off of it. I hope we can do that. We also discussed, whoa man, scaling, so bad. What other area was it? Okay, I see. So we had a candle body close here and here. We said this would be a zone of resistance, and we got it. We wicked off of it and got rejected last night, and Bitcoin's volatility, that big red candle, you can thank Bitcoin for that. A lot of coins had that, all right? So, yes, though you did break out of a downward sloping channel, you do in fact need to break previous candle body high closes all over the place, all right? But your most important previous candle body high close is going to be 630. That's up here, all right? You got to break this at some point. If you want to reverse this trend and remain the Jesus coin, IOST, you've got to break 630 and hold above it. You had a death cross. Death crosses suck, man. 523 only a week ago. So that's it, IOST. Whatever, man. Freaking whatever. Nothing more to talk about. Get above your 50. You got to get above this 50. I'm telling you, get above the 50. Have your 20 MA cross over your 50 bullishly. Okay. If you do that, you'll be okay. But if you keep failing off this 50 right now, I'm telling you, you will break to lower prices soon enough. Don't do it anymore. Stop failing. You have 25 minutes left on this 4-hour candle. Don't be a scrub. IOST. There you go. Oh, Tron Connect. Oh boy. Saw this one. Not good, ladies and gentlemen. Sorry about your Tron Connect memes. They're all Monka S. Alright? Mucho Monka S right here. Why? Well, we had a little channel we were in. The tweezer double top, bearish divergence was the end of it. I do declare. Alright? You just couldn't do it. There's no strength. You had a big sell-off right here, this big red candle. Why? Well, you could guess it. Bitcoin and Ethereum. You know, when they had their big spikes in volatility, so did a ton of other altcoins, and Tronix was one of them. If you look left, you can see this area, the top where the reaction highs were on the ascending triangles, being used once again as a support for the second time. You may not be that lucky this time. You are now below your 200 MA on the 4-hour. You're wicking off of it, using it as a resistance. Very large spike in volume, though. Not good at all.
Author Beeswax tipped $5. Thanks for doing it, Mitch. Could you look at Decred used?
Yeah. Make sure Decred, I think is it 5 letters in the ticker, Arthur? Dude, thanks so much, man, for the $5 contribution. You the Jesus, man. Couldn't do it without you. Just here on Memorial Day. I should be doing something else, but I'm crazy. I am freaking TA crazy, man. So, okay, Tronix, better hold this 865 area or you're in a lot of trouble. You better get back above the 200 MA or you're in a lot of trouble. We could go all the way down here, and this, if we keep breaking down like that, if Bitcoin keeps showing weakness, if the market's showing weakness, who was worried about the mainnet launch in a few days? So how about you worry about it now? Worry about it beforehand, because this is pretty bad. Okay, there's Tronix. Such a wonderful trend you've been in since the 18th of March. That's where it all started. Since there, higher highs, higher lows collectively. And yeah, intermediate trend is beautiful. RSI, currently you're at 32. Very, very weak right now. Not oversold, but weak. I wonder how this is going to hold up when we come down here. It seems like it might be a reality, especially if we cross that 200 for real. Monka S, ladies and gentlemen. Start sweating. Let's go to VeChain. I said it. VeChain, you shall receive. Here it is. There it is, ladies and gentlemen. Bear pull, bear flag. You broke it. Alright. What's the measure move of the bear pull, bear flag? You may ask. Well, which swing high do we want to use? To be conservative, let's use that one. Alright, 61.48 from the breakout. Right around there, whatever. $41,801. But Mama said no. Mama was wrong again. You know it's true, okay? You freaking know it's true. We talked about it. We discussed this. If you got caught in the crossfire or in the crosshairs of the VIN trend reversal, shame on you if you're a watcher, if you're a viewer, and you've been viewing and you've been seeing me do VIN analysis. We discussed exhaustion patterns up here. We had this drawn. You could have even gone short up here or sold at the highest high, because we discussed this pattern before we even touched it again and respected it like the Jesus man. Rising wedge measure move was here, 45.661. We hit it before retracing. When we retraced, all we did from the swing out of swing low was hit the 50% retracement. Charles Dow would be dancing. Okay, bear pull, bear flag, combination, breaking down again. See if the measure move. All right, that's it, ladies and gentlemen. That's freaking it. Don't be a scrub. Yes, I know we could chart a channel right here. Doesn't really matter. I like what we have. All right, there you go. Get wrecked. Get freaking wrecked. Coach K says we are screwed. Maybe so, man. Oh, DCR, my bad. That's right. Yeah, man, let's take a look at chat real quick. Been going. Been freaking going. Oh, B-Slice wants to look at Google or Goog, whichever one. What's up? What's up, EB? Sorry, just was catching up on chat, alright? Hydra, I don't know why you want Strat. I think I saw Strat last night or this morning or something, and that was, I think, probably the absolute worst coin I saw out of any coin on my watch list. And I have a lot of coins on my watch list. That was the worst, dude. Will crypto die out? Not anytime soon, Sony. Yeah, a lot of these Beanie Babies will die. It's not even really the shorts, Eric. It's really just people leaving the market. We've been looking at shorts charts, and it's not that. It's not an increase in shorts. Almost done. Almost done. Almost through chat. Black Monkey Anvils says Kappa. Let's go to the Kappa stock. Let's make one. What's up, Derek, man? Jimbo. Mama said. That's right. Skyward in the house. Right, bearish tornado warning. We've been discussing it for thousands of dollars. Thousands upon thousands of dollars. We've been discussing this ever since the top, when we ran back up in that huge rising wedge pattern and got destroyed, obliterated from that 12,000 mark. God, the double top. And the only reason that's when we started discussing it is because that's when I started content creation. Like, I can't. I mean, I was discussing that, you know, at higher prices, but I just wasn't doing this yet. Oh, Kappa Dappa wants Apple. I don't know, Sony R. Is my analysis any good? It's a good question, man. Have you been watching? Follow me on Twitter if you don't think my analysis is good, man. Definitely, it's right here. Here's the handle. You can just go there. Cap a coin. Will it run the future, man? It will run the future. Okay. Get absolutely obliterated, Vin. Your trend is over, but it's been over. We called it before it even happened. Get destroyed. Let's go to DCR for our buddy Arthur. Wait, I thought we actually analyzed this. What's going on? We did. Hey, we rounded out and broke down. Yes. Telling you, we were up here. We said we're rounding out. Now you broke down back into the channel. You back tested with a tweezer double top. That told us we had a lower high than our previous high. Coming, doing the same thing again. Only this time we're wicking off the 20 MA and then the old area that was once a crap support, but it was always a resistance point, as you can see looking left up here. So being very well respected. You're below your 20 and your 50. You soon will come down to test your 200. Soon. Okay? Almost had bullish divergence, but not quite. But yeah, this coin's been in a fantastic run up, but look, when you get up here, the very high risk, great areas to take profit. Great areas to move your stop up in case this happens, and then you get stopped out, and then that's it. But I'll tell you, you're done for now. It looks like you were holding some support right here. Previous candle body closes, right? Candle body high closes. We'll see how well that holds. Okay, so you're just making a consecutive lower high than your previous high. When's the last time you made a lower high? Oh, it's been a while, man. Every time we do it, we make a higher high. Well, you're not making a higher high this time. You round it out, you're making a lower high for the first time. All right? Get it? See trends, how they work. It doesn't matter if it's a short-term trend. Could very well run on down to test. I think this area here would be good. Right there. If you look left, previous candle bodies, wicks, candle bodies, all around. All right. Definitely a reasonable level we could run to. This shows us bearishness right there. That kind of stuff. Sure, we had a double bottom. Who cares? Who cares? You're now. It's like you had your chance. You have your chance right now. Break back up the upside. Make higher highs. You're not doing it. You're literally making a lower high than your previous high. Lower high than your previous high. Tweezer double top. 14 minutes left in the 4-hour candle. Don't be a scrub, but you will because you had such a tremendous run up. Now it's time to come down a little bit. You round it out. Okay, there's your DCR, Arthur. That was for you. You Jesus, man. Thanks again for the $5 contribution. One-man army, one iota. Iota potatoes. Whatever, man. Probably got destroyed. Man destroyed. Yes. Downward sloping channel. Yes, I understand you did break out, if you want to call it that. If we disregarded that wick we said, and you're just bouncing along that trend line using it as support when it was once a resistance, okay? From the swingest lowest to the swingest highest, we tested that 618. We're quickly approaching it again. All right, it's gonna be interesting to see if we can hold that or if we just break down to lower prices. But we do have bullish divergence on the 4-hour. Well, we had it, and then we broke to the upside, and that's all we got out of it was this little, you know, lower high than our previous highs. That's all we got out of that. So, but we think that there are really good levels of support looking left at 16,938, 15,630, way down here. Okay, this was way back. I mean, all those gains. Remember the trade, the Jesus trade, man, we made. So nice, but that's over. That's long gone. Time has gone by and destroyed this thing. Okay, so understand the trend is reversed. Okay, we ran up, we're breaking down, we're retracing. We had a death cross on the 4-hour on the 18th of this month. Death cross like so many others. All right. That's your iota. We'll see if we can hold the 618. If not, see you at lower prices. Okay. Not much more to talk about, one man. Not much more to talk about at all. Take a look at chat real quick. Kappa coin. Kappa Dappa. Oh, there's Lando in the house. The robot man. The robot Jesus man. What's up, John? Probably not, John. Probably not. Was there even a rumor of that, or is that just literally just thinking outside the box? You can't get on YouTube via Wi-Fi, Jonathan? You are screwed, man. You are screwed. Well, hey, Maddie in the house. Go Vegas Knights. There's Paris. Paris the Jesus man. Is there any crypto I'm bullish on? Hey, Hydro, take a look at the Ethereum pairs. Something tied to Ethereum. Look at Ripple tied to Ethereum. Look at BNB tied to Ethereum. Look at, what's the other one? XLM to BNB. Those coins looking wonderful. But that's about it. Everything else tied to Bitcoin or tied to Ethereum looking pretty bearish. Now you do have some S coins out there that are on other exchanges that are a little less known, much lower volume, that are doing okay. They're not in bearish trends like we saw Burst. Burst was doing okay in the short term, but it was still in a huge downward sloping channel. So name one coin I would invest heavily on. Like heavy, I don't know, man, like less than my overall portfolio. Okay, like let's say less than 7% of my overall portfolio is in crypto. So, I mean, BNB maybe. I like BNB long term because of its intrinsic value. It brings in money and has a concept, and it's not a concept, it's implemented concept with good leadership that's proven day in, day out. Everything else is kind of whatever. They don't make revenue, they don't make money, so they're just pieces of paper with ideas. Oh, but they're fully implemented, man. Okay, well, they're not making any money. I don't care if you're implemented and you're not making money. That's just me. I came from the stock market. I'm not someone that just came straight to crypto and was like, oh my god, man, I've never been anywhere before. I love all these coins. They're just good ideas, man. Most people in crypto did not come from finance at all, so they don't understand that they're buying Beanie Babies. Less than Beanie Babies. They're just pieces of paper, okay? Do I think buying Bitcoin is a good buy at 6,300 the measure move? No, Paris. No. Just because you hit a measure move does not mean you're going to reverse your trend. That is just a reasonable target a trader could make to see where the price is going next. That's what a measured move is. It can always go lower. It can always go lower. And that you might see a pop off that. But remember, like we saw with Vin, you saw how it respected the TA so well. It popped for a few days only to form a bearish consolidation pattern, a bear flag, to break to lower prices. Now we're currently below that old measured move because we respected the TA. But then we had to form a new pattern. You always wait for pattern development after you hit your measured move, okay? That's it, Paris. What other coin am I long-term on besides BNB? Literally none right now, John. Literally none. Why would I? They're all making lower highs, lower lows. Lower highs, lower lows, and they don't make money. Why would I ever put money into something that's in a bear trend that also doesn't make revenue? What a joke. Just saying. What's up, Frederick? Frederick wants AMB, the Twitch man. We can put it on the list. Did y'all hear that? It's my weather bug. You know, I've got, I sent a picture to our team last night. It was pretty funny. Let me see if I can, That's me. That's me. I'm screwed. So yeah, this is coming. So, got my weather bug and all that. So, I'm about to get wrecked. Okay, let's go to ADA. Oh yeah, but why are you not long on Cardano? Well, because it's making lower lows, lower highs. It broke a trend that was so good. When it broke the trend, look what happened. Destroyed. Absolutely destroyed. Look, I can get in Bitcoin when I see a bottom go in. I can see it when it's making higher highs, higher lows. That's fine, but guess what? Why would I be long on Bitcoin when it's making consistent lower highs, lower lows? When it was this time last year at $1,200 a coin. When it went from 20,000 to 5,000 in a matter of a week or so. Like, we're talking like it was at 10,000 and then came back up to 17,000, then down to 12,000, then back up and then down again. So it had a crazy run, but no, I'm not. Not right now. Not right now. That stuff's nuts, man. That's crazy. I mean, people are surprised I'm not long on Bitcoin in a downtrend. Why would I even do TA? Like, what's the point of even doing TA if I'm just holding a coin that it has lost? Let's see, it was at 10,000 2 weeks ago, 3 weeks ago maybe. And now it's about to be testing 7,000. That means I would have lost $3,000 in value owning a Bitcoin. Why would I ever be in something like that? This setting up exhaustion pattern after exhaustion pattern, and then after it's done, it just forms bearish patterns. Bear pull, bear flag, bear pull, bear flag, rising wedge, bearish cipher pattern. Why would I buy into something like that? That's crazy talk. That's like one would want me to just completely disregard what I do every day, which is TA. Yeah, it's a cricket, man. I don't know. It's a weird alert, Arthur. It's a really weird. I have it on my phone. I actually had WeatherBug since like the 4th grade, literally the 4th grade, and I've always had it on my phone. It's a terrible desktop app. The app sucks on the actual PC. It very well could, Derek, but I'm ready, man. I'm ready. What's up, Miguel? Yeah, big news. We are screwed. Derek. No, Nick Tom. We can look at BAT. That's fine, man. Put it on the list. Parrish just wants one Bitcoin to diversify his Beanie Babies. B&B give you... No, they make revenue. Frederick, they make revenue. Think about it. They provide a good and service that helps people in the world. They do something that helps people. Provides a service. And every time someone makes a transaction on their exchange, money is collected. A fee is collected. That is a real product, a real service, and a real company. No, all the other coins are like, oh, we've got this stuff we're implementing soon, or it's fully implemented, but we don't make money yet. And if we do, we're not going to tell you about it or let you know. Midterm, Dan, it's fine. I don't think it's risky. It's literally like whatever. You're just parking it until the trend reverses. Is there a falling wedge on ADA? Pfft. I mean, you could say maybe, but again, man, like what happens when it just breaks down and respects the heart line and this bottom trend line instead of the wedge? You could say that, but you're trying to catch a falling knife if you think that. Right? If this is a falling wedge, what if you break out but don't break previous candle body close highs, right? What if it is? You're just in a downtrend, man. You're still in a downtrend either way, if it's a falling wedge or not. Yep, you got some bullish divergence too, finally, now. Sorry, we're just discussing. People were asking me about Bitcoin, so we were into that, just looking at the chart. Yeah, you got bullish divergence on both oscillators. Congratulations. Seen that before. Turned out to be crap. Break the upside, test the 20 MA, and then break down again. Man, we've had falling wedge patterns on this over and over and over, and they've kept getting destroyed bearishly. Okay, so getting a little jaded on the falling wedge. So we just say, all right, downward sloping channel is for real. We know that's for real. We don't know if the wedge is for real. What happened to Vertcoin? I don't know, man. Sounds like it was a Beanie Baby that got retired. A little Gatlinburg or something. I don't know. Alright, Maddie, man. Be good, dude. Have a good one. Cherish it. Alright. Honor it. Okay, here's your ADA. Disgusting downtrend. Approaching, well, you're at a critical level of support. You break this, you're coming down here. If you break that, you're coming down here. All the gains wiped out of the altcoin spring. It's over. It is freaking winter time. The White Walkers are here, okay? That's ADA. Oh, wow. Hey, ladies and gentlemen, it is now time for your local on the 8s. Let's go to Bitcoin real quick. Been going 1 hour in this live stream. Jeez. Nothing changed. The 4-hour candle will be closing in 1 minute and 30 seconds. Let's wait for it, okay? Pretty much exposed. Pretty freaking much. What's up, Bitcoin crew? It may not be a good idea. You don't ever want to be buying into bear trends, right? Well-established bear trends. What's the point in that? Because you could just lose money, right? Thank you. I look like Chuck Norris. I don't know if that's good or bad. But look, I mean, if you're new in here, Bitcoin, it all started with the largest short squeeze in the history of Bitcoin right here on the 12th of April. From there, we just formed a really nasty consolidation. You know, normally you want to contrast the trend when you consolidate, but we just kept running up, chopping around, ran up again, upward sloping flag crap, ran up once again, tweezer double top, broke down, formed a low at the 50 MA, and from there just kept running. Another exhaustion pattern, complete exhaustion all around for the short squeeze. When it ended, it was over. The violent delights have violent ends. We had a partial rise once and said see you bye from that rising wedge. From there, bear pull, bear flag, made measure moves. When we broke down out of that, we formed a bearish cipher pattern, but not only the bearish cipher pattern, we also had a rising wedge pattern, whichever way you want to look at it. Hit the measure move like the Jesus men. And then now, you could also say that we have a bear pull, bear flag combination, or a bear pull pennant, bearish pennant, and we broke out of that, formed a little flag, broke out of that again. So, you know, just a bunch of crap going on with this thing. You know, 71.24 critical support. We're holding a critical support right now. If you look left, you can see where candle body, previous candle body highs closed. That was on the 30th of March. So, gonna see if we can hold that. But you're not holding. There's nothing else holding you up at all. That's a very, very weak support. I don't know why it would hold. Most of the time when you have weak supports like that, you're normally just, you know, letting, on the 4-hour candle, you know, you're just letting time go by, letting your oscillators reset, cooling off on a sell-off you just had. So look, you just have broken all these areas, all of them. So holding this little miniature candle body close. So 71.24 will be critical. If you don't hold that, timber. Okay, that 4-hour candle body closed just now. So it closed as a doji. You see the doji right here, indecision. Normally when you have indecision like that, you wake up, you fail, you have indecision again. You're just saying, okay, we broke down, we know the impulse on the volume. So now we don't know what to do. Normally when you don't know what to do and you have all this indecision, after a while of all this indecision, you say, oh, and we're screwed. And you break down to lower prices. That's how it works. That's how the market works. So don't buy into, one would not want to buy into a bearish trend if they cared about their money. Alright? That's literally it. That's it. So let's go to Ethereum. Ethereum, a coin that is actually getting destroyed right now. For good reason. It makes sense to get destroyed. Why? Well, we had a 7-week long trend that was incredible, and when we broke it, we came back tested, confirmed that this is over, and broke down. Bear pull, bear flag. The measure move of the bear pull, bear flag is 7% of a Bitcoin, which is the 50% retracement. Up here, even before we even thought about breaking out of this flag, we said, hey, we have not even retraced 38% of the way yet. We should see that. If we don't hold that, we'll go to the 50. I don't know why we wouldn't hit the 50 with the measure move there. So we're on our way. We are on our way. TA is being very well respected. Jim E says wait. Wait for what, man? How do you stop the bear trend? You let market makers who actually have enough buying power and money to change the trend. You have to, look, it's a collective thing. The sentiment of the overall market has to change. A retail investor, you can only control your money, right? So why would you care about, oh, well, my money is just going to be this one thing that's going to help change the trend? It's not. It never will be. So you have to look out for your own portfolio, okay? So it's folly to think that you staying in something is going to change that, all right? You can't control what this market's doing, but you can control if you own something in a bullish trend or a bearish trend. You can definitely control that. So thoughts on XRP, Bitcoin crew? We're about to get there, man. We cover Bitcoin, Ethereum, and Ripple at the top of the hour of the show. Every hour, right? So, in the beginning of the show. So, Ethereum, just doing what the TA says we should do. That's great. Love how the TA is being respected here so well. All right. Below the 200, hey, as we speak right now, you can see within the next 4 hours, we'll probably be having a confirmed death cross happening, okay? We're at the closest point we could be at before we cross, right? So death cross is imminent on Ethereum to Bitcoin pair. Not good. Not good at all. We had a golden cross on the 16th of April, and you know, after that, look how we ran. We're about to have a death cross. Look what could happen. Okay, this Ethereum, let's go to Ripple. We redrew this last night some. Okay, so with Ripple, you know, you had a huge wedge, you broke out of the wedge, and when you broke out of the wedge, yeah, everything looked good, you started making lower highs, and then you just tanked with Bitcoin. And then from there, you started forming price contraction, right? Bearish patterns, really. I mean, it was, you know, more neutral because the sim triangle is neutral, but after the impulse, you have a hint of whatever that impulse was. So, you know, you have a higher chance of breaking to the downside after a downside before the price contraction and consolidations, and that's exactly what we did. We broke down, and then we just formed a smaller version of our previous pattern. Okay, so just a little bearish pennant, and it broke out of that. So we said the measured move of this sim triangle right here would be 53 cents. Okay, and then we had a descending triangle that we broke out of. We don't have it plotted anymore, but that was like 49 cents, I think, was maybe the measure move or something. So that's it, man. That's it. Oh my God, Bitcoin's moving up a little bit. Oh my God, on no volume. There's your Ripple. The entire altcoin spring gains pretty much wiped out, completely wiped out like most. This is why trading and knowing TA is so important, knowing when trends end. Because when they end, they can be violent, they can be very ugly. So knowing TA's for real. Alright, bullish divergence, I get it. You've got bullish divergence on all your oscillators, both your oscillators, excuse me. So whatever. You know, one could just say, hey, we've got some sort of a wedge, maybe. No, I wouldn't even consider it a wedge. Nope, not even a wedge. You just got like a downward slipping flag, I think. So, either way, bullish divergence. You probably at some point will get exhausted, seller exhaustion, and then break to the upside. But again, the trend you're in is bearish right now. So, you should know the trend. The trend is most important. ICX was next. Man, that's bad. That's really, really bad. A descending, broadening wedge pattern, and you finally broke it. That's crazy, man. Can't believe that. But I guess I can. I mean, look, it's a trader's market. What does ICX really do? Do they make any revenue? No. What are they dependent on? They're dependent on catalyst and news and Bitcoin because they don't make money. So when Bitcoin tanks or whatever, these S coins, money's going to pull out of those too. It would be nice to get a 5% fail and break back into this. False breakouts are pretty rare on broadening wedges, whether they're ascending or descending, according to Bulkowski. But we'll see if we get confirmed break to the downside. It could be bad. I mean, look left. You had previous candle body high closes, and now you're below them. That is terrible. Do you understand? You are way below the Patreon setup at this point. Jeez, man, this is why it's so important to move your stop losses up, because when trends change, and they get bad. Okay, so take your money while you got it. If you're just in this market trading S coins or investing in S coins without stop losses, you're doing something incredibly wrong, and I guarantee you're losing tons of money. All right, that's ICX. Broke out bearishly of a descending broadening wedge. We'll see how it plays. See how it plays. Also below critical levels of support, looking left. Terrible. Just terrible. Ethereum to the US dollar shorts. Let's take a look. I don't think we've ever seen this. Okay, so your shorts have really... Okay. At some point in the future, we will be getting a crazy short squeeze. We are at, right now, all-time highs on this chart. The shorts have gone nuts. Okay, that was your previous all-time high, candle body close. You're above that now. Alright, we had a rising wedge. It's okay, we broke out of it. It's fine. That's what happens. Wow, highest spike in positive momentum you've ever seen on this chart. I know it's not very old. It's only back from August 2017. But look, all-time highs. Alright, so this could last for a while. Okay, we could be breaking down for quite some time. Crazy stuff, man. Crazy freaking stuff. You know, charting this is going to be tough because these things kind of defy gravity. They're a little different, right? You could say, hey, it's a rising wedge. Yeah, you could say it's a rising wedge, but who cares? Rising wedge, and now you're just completely going straight up. I want to see how high this goes, okay? But if you remember, Bitcoin shorts chart was insane. You know, Ethereum is being heavily shorted. Bitcoin shorts does not look like this at all. It's people literally just selling Bitcoin, okay? So... if the market cap goes to 2 trillion, wouldn't the Beanie Babies go up in price? Well, sure they would, Paris. But hey, man, 2 trillion. Let's talk about 400 billion. We're almost below 300 billion. If new money comes into the market, all altcoins go up. Well, isn't that an easy cop out, right? It doesn't matter. Like, that's so easy to say. If the new money comes into the market, all coins go up. Well, then throw TA out the window. Just screw it. Screw everything. And we're not talking about the ifs. We're talking about the what's going on right now and what to expect if things stay the same. If things are the same for now. Right, of course, if $2 trillion just floods into the market randomly, that'd be like double, literally the all-time high, over double the cryptocurrency market. That's history. That doesn't happen overnight. That takes a gradual, long time. We'll see it coming. We will see that money flooding back into coins. It's not just going to be like, oh my God, we gapped up because $2 trillion is randomly now in the market, right? So we're not going to miss that. Not here on this show. Not yet, Mike. Not yet. Can you send a Bitcoin token? A Bitcoin token? What do you mean a Bitcoin token? The middle finger pattern? Just reading chat. Almost do it. There we go. Lando says stream elements. Yeah, I mean, we can do giveaways to people. I mean, if you're sending me us Bitcoin or whatever, we can definitely figure something out. Yeah, there you go. You might have to contact Alan, right? So if the short chart goes up parabolic, does that likely mean, for example, the US dollar value will go down? Thanks. Yeah, they sometimes correlate and sometimes they don't. Because it all depends. It's like, hey, is the price going down because it's getting so heavily shorted? And then you can see sometimes FOMO kicks in. Eric, Anthony. So you want to see real quick what Bitcoin and the US dollar shorts look like? This is a Bitcoin US dollar shorts, right? So you had a rising wedge, just like you got your first rising wedge on Ethereum over on the other chart. Then you broke out of it bullishly. Another rising wedge, then you broke out of that. You were at 40,000. And then I know when I woke up from 40,000, we were down to 25,000. Okay, you gap down like that. Why is a gap there? Because people got liquidated. They got liquidated.
To the best teacher we could ever ask for. Add this small amount to go towards keeping the growler full when wizard night happens. Smirking face.
Hey, one man army, man. The Giza Kappa Dappa, you know, Beanie Baby, man. Dude, thanks so much for the $6.25. Means everything, dude. It truly does. And yeah, dude. I don't know why I'm streaming today. I don't know. I feel like people still wanted their TA on a holiday, and I know a lot of people around the world don't celebrate that day. So, okay, why do we gap down? Because tons of people were over leveraged on shorts, and when you get liquidated in mass amount, this is what happens. You just literally just disappear. All that leverage position gets completely liquidated, right? So you break down, and look, Bitcoin is not more people are shorting this at all. They're not. They're just straight up not. Hey, BitJax, thanks so much for the sub on YouTube. You the Jesus man. Thanks, dude. Hold on one sec. Just got a song on here. I can't remember where it was. Okay, I think I found it. Maybe. Okay, so yeah, the Bitcoin shorts chart, dude. It's just like. So what does that mean? That means that we're not dropping in price on Bitcoin because we're getting more people shorting it. No, we're getting a lower price on Bitcoin because literally everyone's selling it off. Selling off Bitcoin. They're not people leaving Bitcoin. For now, anyway. Until that changes, right? So let's go to Pivx now. Dominated. What's the measured move down? My goodness. Wouldn't be good, man. Would not be good at all. Jeez. Oh, no one's asked about this one in a while. You almost like wouldn't even want to use that wick, but whatever. 2000, 2132. Yeah, one could say down here is the measure move of this thing. That's huge. Don't know, man. I don't know if that's real or not. I mean, you're setting up for lower prices, that's for sure. Like, there's no doubt about that. Bear pole, bear flag, get destroyed. You're outside of it right now. Just gross. Gross, man. Yeah, you could just never break that sell wall up here. When Bitcoin tanked, everyone pulled their money out because Pivx is just a random coin that doesn't make any money. It's a privacy coin. Who cares? Real death cross. You had a lot of chop. Real death cross on the 20th of this month. So just 8 days ago, we had a death cross, breaking down severely on very low levels of volume. But it doesn't matter because no one's playing this anyway. Okay, so that's Pivx, trash coin, trash can coin. Congratulations on being scrub. Look, you can look left and see that we touched this area as support before breaking to the upside, but all we did when we broke to the upside was fail to break the 50 MA like you do when you are scrub coin, and from there it broke down. There we go. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, the sim triangle, we broke out of it bearishly. Bear pull, bear flag. See if the measure moved way down here. If the TA is respected and this measure move is for real. Okay, it's kind of weird with the wick, but seen crazier stuff. QSP for somebody. Probably not even here anymore. It's fine. Hey, QSP, one of the coins. It's not a scrub. I remember the last time I looked at it, we were just the heart line. It's finally, we're seeing a coin that's not completely getting destroyed. Okay, so upward sloping channel, but here's your problem. All right, you're below your 20, you're below your 50, you're now below your 200 MA, right? We've done that a couple times and tested this area down here. This will be critical, this upward sloping support. We've had 4 touch points, 1, 2, 3, 4. It all began here. The 18th, no, this was not the 18th. This was, yeah, this was the 18th. But this trend began for real on the 3rd of April. So since then, we've just been respecting the parameters of it, and we're going to see what we're made of. Very soon, we shall come down to test this. Very, very soon. I know whatever happens, I know even if we doubled bottomed here or made lower prices, we'd be making some form of bullish divergence for sure. Okay, but look what happened. When we were up here analyzing the last time, we had bearish divergence. Okay, you made a high on price and a technical candle body high close above that with lower levels of positive momentum and pending price action reversal. We sure said got that, did we not? Yes, we did. So, I understand we can talk about targets and all that, with this market being so trash, everything tied to Bitcoin, I would just keep your eye on this critical area of support we are fast approaching. All right, we will be there soon enough. We will test it like we have before. May not be so lucky this time. But yeah, I like it. I mean, I'm just happy to see one coin out of many not being a dumpster fire. So congratulations, QSB, on not being a dumpster fire, whatever. Speaking of dumpster fires, someone wanted Strat, one of the worst looking coins I had seen in this market. Well, yeah, we hit our target, so it didn't even matter. It was great. This was an awesome trade. Falling wedge. You had the measured move, the 50%, and the 618. You hit all of them before breaking down. You even had one more opportunity to take profit after the rising wedge. You couldn't recognize the rising wedge pattern. It was there. It was freaking there. That's an exhaustion pattern. Broke down. Hit the bottom of this upward sloping trend line as well as the 200 MA. Bounced around for a while. Could never make higher highs than our previous highs. Kept bouncing around and eventually just broke down with Bitcoin. See you bye. So now, getting a little tired. You know. Yeah, just getting a little tired of the selling. Sure, you have to retrace. Remember, you always retrace. We haven't even retraced, I'm sure, even 23% of the way. Swing high to swing low. Haven't even hit the 236. Your most common areas you retrace before breaking to the downside again would be the 382, the 50%, and the 618. That's 6140. Sorry about that. I don't know. It just randomly does that sometimes. Just randomly just cuts out. It's pretty rare, but it does it. Great. It's vexing. It's very, very vexing. Makes me sing the blues, man. Alrighty, y'all back? Is everyone here? And still, didn't even get a notification on that. So stupid, man. What a joke.
Always hanging around.
When's the regulation expected to come? Probably in the next couple years. There's no real way of knowing. What's up, Inflord? Jesus, man.
And I know that will keep that old grocery boy away. Now when we move,
I don't know, man. Bitcoin gold. Hidden bullish divergence. I mean, maybe. Just reading through chat, scrolling through it, alright? Haven't looked at it in a minute. What's up, Scaro, man? On Twitch, man. Give me the Kappas. I need Kappas stat. John, do I think Bitcoin futures ruin, or the futures market ruin Bitcoin? Nah. I think, I really do think that, man, if you look at the chart, it had to come back. It had to correct, man. It had to correct. I don't think it had. I know the shorts, or excuse me, the Bitcoin futures probably had an effect on it, but I don't think so. I think it was just a technical correction that had to happen at some point. We got right up close to that 20,000 mark. That's, dude, 5,900 or 5,000 to 20,000 almost in like a month and a half. You can't tell me that's not insane. That had nothing to do with the futures market. The thing about the Bitcoin futures market, they don't exchange Bitcoin. It's all cash settled. So it literally can't correlate to the fluctuation in the price of this market. But it can, you know, mentally, or the psyche, oh, hey, people in Korea see the futures market's down. Okay, they're going to be selling, right, because of that. But it's not because they literally directly affected the price with shorting. Because, again, cash settled. Thank you, Scare, for the Kappa. I needed it, man. I was having withdrawals. What's up, Bobfield in the house? Happy Memorial Day to you and yours, man. What's up, Mihao? Happy Memorial Day. All kinds of TA, man. All kinds of TA has been done. Hey, Mo Crypto in the house. B-Slice with fireworks. I think those are fireworks. Maybe, maybe not. I don't know. Alright. So strat. Get destroyed. You hit all your targets on the trade. Who cares after that? Terrible performing coin. Just completely broke down. Hey, Kappa Dappa coming in with 1,000 bits. Really appreciate that, man. Seriously, dude. You the Jesus man, Kappa Dappa, one-man armor. Excuse me, Arthur Beeswax, one-man army, and Kappa Dappa. Thank y'all three for the contributions on the day. Y'all the Jesus man. Really appreciate it. Disgusting. And you're not even making bullish divergence, man. That's how terrible you are. You're making lower lows on price with actually higher levels of negative momentum on the technical side. Unreal. Terrible bearish convergence crap. What a scrub coin, man. Strat. But no, man, it's going to overtake Bitcoin. You'll see, man. You'll freaking see. Thanks, Corey Gillis, man. Well, I'm glad you're here, and thank you for the support and the kind words, man. Stick around if you want to keep learning about TA, man. If you have any questions, just shout them out, man. Here's Apple. Let's go to the daily on Apple. Okay, stemming back from 2009. Let's see if we can form some sort of channel. So Apple, like a lot of other stocks, they were in an incredible channel for many years. We're talking like 9 years, but this year, end of last year, we've actually broken out of those channels. Unbelievable. Okay, so what's going on with Apple right now? Little rising wedge pattern. You're at the very top of it. Very high risk currently on Apple. Be careful. You're $188. That is high, high, high. That is all-time high levels. All right. Multiple gap up days. Gap will fill. It's all good. Highest spike and positive momentum. Wow. Seriously, on the 10th, we had the highest spike and positive momentum we've ever seen in Apple's history. Ever. Do you hear this, ladies and gentlemen? History was made. History. On their earnings beat. You know, they had estimated 2.67 EPS. They had a $2.73 EPS. So a 6-cent beat. Not really that big of a deal, but evidently the market thought it was an incredible feat. I'm sure when you're talking about billions of dollars, I understand that. No problem, man. Alright, so at the top of a wedge, just be careful. Know your parameters, know what's going on. You're outside of a very well-respected channel, forming a rising wedge pattern. But that, look, if you break to the upside, you could do a measure move of that. It could run all the way up. All right, so shorter term fibs, you hit the 1272 from the swing high here to swing low. So you can also see that on shorter term fibs, you're also very, very high right now. So you could hit the 1414 and the 1618, which is 197.78. So you got fib extensions 191.77 and 197.78. See if we can hit it. See if we can hit that. It'd be crazy, man, but just, you know, things are getting a little crazy. Getting a little crazy. That's Apple. Congratulations. I mean, I used to be an Apple like single, you know, like stock, but I own tons of different ETFs that have this high holding, you know, like a large holding in its blend of stocks. So I'm a technical holder of Apple. That's it. That's Apple. All sports? No. How much money does it make, Keko? Just reading chat. Good app, I guess Binance, William, for crypto. Oh, you're talking about sure, Trading 212, or I could send you, if you get in our Discord, I could send you a link to a book to read. Very good. It's by Thomas Bulkowski, The Jesus Man. Cook has done well. Milto, you barbecuing, man? If you are worried, you are in too deep. That's true, Exposed. That's true. Don't lose sleep over things on charts. Yeah, we can look at EOS. Multiple people want that. Issue wants Neo. We can put that on the list. Multiple people want Neo too. Alright. Hope you're having a wonderful, wonderful Memorial Day if you're in the States. Hope you're spending time with family, barbecuing, eating good food, and, you know, paying respects to those who lost their lives in previous battles and wars to make it to where we can do this every day, do TA, to where we can even have financial markets. We couldn't have those without all those veterans who lost their lives. Okay? So much respect to them. So next up on the list was AMB. We got those other coins on the list though. Ambrosius coin, disgusting. Whew. Looks like it turned out to be more of just a downward sloping channel, right? It wasn't a wedge. This is what I'm talking about, Hawkhead, man. Like, oh yeah, it's a wedge, man, but then like when the wedge doesn't do anything but continue to make lower prices, you're still, even when you make wedges, most of the time you're still in a downward sloping channel, right? I think this is the parameter of your channel, right? So we would have adjusted with the wick that happened here, plot point 1 and 2, plot point 3 here. It's just completely blew through this upward sloping trend line, which, you know, a lot of times they can be bull traps when you go so high so fast like that. Look at that, everything's gone. Okay, you got a critical horizontal support here. Let's say here too. Okay, so looks like you're double bottoming off of it right now, but guess what? That doesn't mean anything, literally at all. Yeah, Class B, bullish divergence, got it. Okay, so you made a low here, you made a lower low or a double bottom, Class A, Class B, bullish divergence, great. Lower levels of negative momentum on your second bottom. Alright, there you go, Ambrosius coin. This is exactly what happens. This is a trader's market, ladies and gentlemen. You form bullish patterns, you run to the upside, you break out, you hit a top, you make a lower high, your previous high, then you break down. You have huge runs down. Alright, so that's it. Death cross occurred on the 17th of May. I don't even know if this person's even here that requested it, okay? So from the swing low to swing high, we probably retraced, what, 78% of the way? Almost 78% of the way. Almost there. That 46.16 area is confluent with it, pretty much. Or 43.55, excuse me. Alright, congratulations. Batcoin. See ya. See ya, bye. What are you doing? Downtrend. Nothing new. But you could probably just do this, honestly. See, that would be better, like that. Alright. We retraced from the swing low to swing high. Over 61% of the way. 62%. Hey, Kappa Dappa, man, thanks so much for the 500 bits, man. That makes you the top Jesus of the day. Kappa Dappa, you're top Jesus on Memorial Day, dude. Very patriotic, if you're American. Maybe not, I don't know. Seems like you're double bottoming, looking left. You're testing this old candle body low close right here. If you don't hold that, you're coming down here. You will be coming down to 32.14. I don't know why we haven't yet. We broke these candle body high closes, bearishly, couldn't break or couldn't hold them, and now we're just testing this area, which I'm sure will break soon. You can say, "Oh, triple bottom, man." Yeah, well, we'll see if it holds. If not, you're going much lower. 32.14. Bitcoin dump. See ya. This thing's done. Yeah, slight bullish divergence. Congratulations. Right? Congratulations. That's all you got going for you. You don't have a pattern. It's more of a descending triangle, man. 3 reaction lows, 2 reaction highs. Descending triangle. You can get destroyed here if you're not careful. Okay, that's it. Batcoin broke a upward sloping trend line. Your trend's over. Remember what happens to trends when they end? They are devastating. You learned nothing from watching this stream to see what happens when these upward sloping trend lines get broken for real. It's really bad. Okay, Neo probably getting destroyed. Keanu Reeves coin. Oh yeah, breaking down like gross. Yeah, falling wedge. You ran up. You couldn't do anything. You couldn't find buyers. Double topped. Lower high than your previous high. Broke down. Lower high than your previous high. Lower high than your previous high. Bearish engulfing candle. 8 hours plus a selling. Now you've just got some indecision. You're making the lowest low of this entire correction down. Alright? At this point, I think we can get rid of this and just say this is what's going on. Alright? Gotta always make adjustments. Something like this. Okay? So there you go, man. There you go. Approaching, remember this, how long ago it was, ladies and gentlemen, when we called the bottom on NEO and then that same day shot up. Did a video on that one, right? But no, we had 3 successful consecutive trades here on this, very easy, and then from there it just kept running a little bit more, then broke out. And as you can see, look, upward sloping trend line. What happens when you break it? You break down, you back test and fail, break down, lower highs, lower lows, lower highs, lower lows. Over and over and over again. Yes, a little bit of bullish divergence still somehow, not really as much anymore. It's more like Class C. Bullish divergence, really just kind of stagnation. So context bothering me, man. Death cross, the 11th of May, not good. Downtrend. You're approaching areas of value, areas of support, but you know what happens if we break below this. It could be devastating. Very, very devastating. Alright. If you zoom out, you can see, what is this? Huge breakdown. You ran up. What did we do from the swing high to swing low? Swing high to swing low. Retrace 50% to the T, ladies and gentlemen. The Dow theory. You must commonly retrace 50% of the way before reversing to pretty much going back to the same type of trend that you were in, right? The bear trend, retraced, bear trend again, all right? Nothing uncommon about what we saw here, all right? There's your NEO, there's your NEO. In conclusion, there's something we can buy, or everything is going down and down. Well, David, you don't want to ever be buying into a bearish market, man. David, the whole market's bearish for the most part. Do you want to put your money into something that will almost certainly break to lower prices? Dude, I'm telling you, man, catching a falling knife is the worst thing you could possibly do when investing or trading. I don't know, man. I can't help it. I can't help my internet is trash, or OBS is trash. Something's trash. I don't know what it is. Just getting throttled for, not telling you to go all in on S coins. Okay, sorry, man. 99% of other channels can do that for you. Okay, I'm not gonna do it. Good God. My internet it's not my internet. My internet doesn't go out ever. It's just OBS disconnects for 3 seconds to reconnect. No sense. And no one can figure it out why it's doing that. There's NEO. There's NEO. Covered a crap load of coins today. Been going 1 hour and 42 minutes, ladies and gentlemen. 1 hour and 42 minutes on Memorial Day. Yeah, US. Let's go to US. Somehow holding. Somehow holding. Hey, tested off that support, ran down, tested the 50 and broke to the upside. Always good to see that. Great to see. Great to see what's going on there. This coin isn't near as bad. Okay, it's holding. As you look, this goes back to the 18th of March. We made our second plot point on the 9th of April. We broke below it temporarily and shot up back into it, and now we're just kind of we had a fixed price on EOS for a while. We ran a little above it, tweezer double top, broke down, but when we broke down, we just wicked off that 50 MA, which is bullish. It's what you want to do in bullish trends, okay? Wicking off the 50, getting back above upward sloping support like that. We'll see if we can break to the upside. Soon enough, we're running out of room. The price contraction's real. The sell wall, this buy wall. this accumulation. All right, let's see a pop to the upside. Measure move will be very small, but we could do it. Let's see how it goes. Have to break above that 200 MA. We had a death cross. It sucks on the 18th, but if we can start making higher highs, higher lows again, we would somehow have a golden cross again. Just have to make higher prices first. That's it, man. That's it. We had some bearish divergence, broke down, now we're back up. Great, it played out. So there's your EOS. You're still alive on EOS, still alive. That's it. So Mr. Selecki. What's up, B-Slice? Hang with chat. Hanging. I don't think there's enough engagement. Nah, it was me. It's something weird that happens. It makes no sense. Hurricane Benito has touched down. Oh my god. When bottom? We don't know. But when you try to guess a bottom, you normally get wrecked. Real health news. Thanks, Forger Empath, for the kind words, and glad you're on our team. Glad to see you in here, showing your support. Bullable guy, what's up, man? OMG, Mike. Cheers, Doge. Cheers, man. Bless you, man. Okay, falling wedge. Broke out of the falling wedge. Measure move of the falling wedge. If you can keep this going, all right. Target, I guess you could say. 6509 from the breakout. This is your falling wedge measure move. Okay. God. Here you go, man. The T is respected and this falling wedge pattern trade works out, we could run all the way to 22,069 if it played out. But if not, if we can't break this 200 MA, expect lower prices. Okay, that 200 MA is a big deal. You have to break that. You have to break it. You will be breaking to lower prices very soon. Okay, do not disregard the 200 MA on the 4 hour. It's for real. I guess we can just look at the US dollar, whatever. Same chart. That didn't work though. Same chart for the most part anyway. Much larger falling wedge pattern. And we almost fell to $10, right? I thought we talked about that, right? Yeah, look left. Candle body close highs, $10. We were very close to what we thought we'd hit, $10. Sweet bullable guy, sweet man. One hour and 48 minutes. On this chart on Binance, it says we hit $10.30. Weird, but I'm sure on other exchanges it fluctuated much differently, you know, so it doesn't matter. But yeah, you broke out of the wedge, Pablo, and you're just bouncing along using that old area that was once resistance as support. Okay, let's see if we can get a bullish engulfing candle at some point and turn it around. Broke to the upside. Seems like some sort of bullish rectangle. Bullish rectangles are good. Let's see if we can break out of it, make a measure move of the bullish rectangle. But I would think that we'd make a nice measure move of this wedge pattern. But again, for EOS, the US dollar, I think the Bitcoin needs to turn it around. Okay, it has to do well or we're screwed. Okay, death cross here on this chart on the 17th of this month. All right, so death cross abound. Sure, I like ambient music, man. Check out Skyrim Atmosphere. I love that song. Cheers, Pablo. Cheers, man. That's right, Derek Dovahkian, man. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, we've covered a crap load of coins today. Thank y'all so much for the contribution. Arthur, One Man Army, and Kappa Dappa. Thank y'all three so much. But yeah, I'm going to get out of here now. Probably spent way too long on here anyway on a holiday like this. So, see y'all tonight. Crypto and Chill, episode 95. So until then, stay hyped.
These patterns, they envelop me. Distortion. It's like a magic up and down. These patterns, they envelop me.